I say this, I'm about to go grab me some food. Y'all go do the same thing, alright? Y'all go grab y'all a bite to eat. I'll go grab y'all something to eat. Go grab the snacks, alright? The story time, y'all go grab some snacks, sit back and relax, alright? So I'm about to go do the same thing. I haven't installed a Be Right Back screen, so just look at my beautiful PC and ambiance in the background because I've not installed a Be Right Back screen yet. But I'm about to go grab some to eat. I love y'all. What y'all got to eat? Cause look, this what I got. I got two little like chicken fajitas that OG made, bro. She made this, bro. OG be whipping down in the kitchen. OG be whipping down. She be going crazy. She made these like yesterday. I originally had two. No, I originally had three, but now I got two because I ate one coming down the stairs. I was hungry and plus they kind of good. But mm, 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 that's so good. That's so fucking good. I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, let me check on Roblox. Oh yeah, story time. That's what a nigga's supposed to be doing. Wait, Roblox? Start creating your own experiences. Well, shit, Roblox is done downloading. Um, that's good to know. Bro, close it down. Yes. Why was it taking so damn long to close? Wait, Roblox is done downloading. So after this story, I'm about to hop on Roblox. Alright. So this is how almost got fired. Almost. Keyword almost got fired from Six Flags. Right. So my first little job, I'm applying to Macy's, McDonald's, Taco Bell, pretty much like all like fast food places. 'Cause, like that's the best like first job and the easiest job you could get into as a teenager. I was trying to like look for some extra bread, some extra cash. So I decided to get a job. I'm applying to all these places. They all turned me down. They all said no. Right. So what did I do? I decided to apply to Six Flags. But that's where all the people at my school working. They all at Six Flags for some reason. Why did my whole school get hired at Six Flags? I don't know. But I'm like, you know what? I'm about to work up there. So I applied, fill out the application. It took me like 5 minutes. They was like asking pretty like normal question. I guess it wasn't nothing too crazy, right? I told my mom about it. And I'm like, yo, I set up this date for an interview. Keep that word in mind, interview. I set up the date for an interview, right? I don't know exactly what date. I'm gonna just say September 12th at 10:20 p.m. Right? We ended up missing that one because like we were doing other stuff. Like I had something else to do, right? So I told my mom, I'm like, can we just like reschedule? She was like, yeah, go ahead and reschedule it. So I rescheduled it, and they ended up replying back, and they gave me a different date. I go there. I'm getting all spiffy, all fly, right? I'm thinking I'm about to get interviewed. No, my nigga, it wasn't even an interview. It was a walk in, here's your papers, here what you need, and you're out. And niggas was hired on the spot. Like as soon as I'm like niggas, I don't know what I did on that website. Like I was filling out that information. I don't know what I did or what I said, but they hired me on the spot. Like I'm thinking it was an interview, come in. No, it would just niggas would just walked in. Yeah, here's your paper. You're going to need this information to buy your shirt, buy your uniform, and do all that. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Here, sign this, and yeah, you're good. I'll see you like tomorrow. I'm damn. Okay. So I go back to the car with good news, and I'm singing a song. I'm like, I got a job, man. I'm rich. I got a job, all kinds of stuff, right? I get to the car. I'm looking at everything I need. Looking at everything I brought. I I can't put the plate down. It's just so good. I gotta have it in my hand, eat it. But I'm looking at the paper, seeing like everything I need is it just asks for some more information, some more like documents and stuff, like availability and all that stuff. So we don't got paper towels. So for what y'all about to see, I want y'all to close y'all eyes, okay? Close your eyes. No gay shit. Right? So we bro, I got shit all up on my mouth now. So yeah, they ended up emailing me back, asking me for another like scheduling day. This time it was scheduled for training. The last time it was just scheduled to actually come in. This time it was scheduled for training. So I go in for training. I walk in, niggas slight nervous. I'm walking in, seeing straight people I ain't never seen before. We all in this big room, like it was. So you walk in, and it's a backstage area of a Six Flags, and it was the Human Resource Center. You go into the Human Resource Center, where I walked in and got my papers from. It was like this walk in. You got the shop when you first walk in, and then you walk, and it's the boys' locker room and the girls' locker room right there, like the boys and the girls' locker room. So between those, because it's like a little like cutout, feel me? Between those, there's the doors. That's why I got like my papers and documents the first time. But past there is these rooms. So they told me, okay, just go into these rooms, and then that's where you begin your rise training. Cause I was the rise operator, right? I go in there, open the doors. First, mind you, I was like 10. Excuse me, I was like 10 minutes late, so I already lost hella aura. Like you're supposed to be the first one in. Feel me? Like you supposed to be the first or like the second, maybe the third person in. Nigga, I was like the 20th nigga in there. I came hella late. I came like 10 minutes late. I I forgot what I was doing. I ain't gonna lie. While I was late, I think I was just waiting on my mom. I ain't gonna lie. My mom was doing her makeup. No, like no bad, no bad. My mom was just doing her makeup, taking her sweet time, right? So I get there. I'm late as hell. I'm just like, fuck, bro. All these niggas staring at me. We doing this like little like icebreaker. Okay, so hi, how are you guys? What's your name? What's your favorite ride? Gang, I ain't been to Six Flags since I was like 4. I don't know none of the rides. So I'm just like saying stuff. It gets to me. We gotta stand up. Um, look, chat. I'm looking all nervous. I'm like shaking, knees shaking, palms are sweaty, arms are heavy, vomit on my sweater already, mom spaghetti, niggas shaking. I'm like, yeah, my name Mark. My favorite ride, the Viper. Bro, niggas ain't never rode the Viper a day in their life. And you know what's crazy? I think this was like the day before that. No, this was the same day. The same day because we get to ride for free. If you're an employee, you get to get in for free. The first thing I did, my little thirsty ass, as soon as that little training was over, I I leave. I'm like, can I use my ID to get into the park for free? Because if you scan your ID, you get in for free. She was like, yeah, but you gotta go all the way to the front. So I tell my mom that I'm like, I go back to the car. I'm like, yeah, they said I could like get in for free. So if you could like wait out here, while I get like at least a hour of playtime, cause like the park got to close at 6 anyway, cause we not officially open. She like, ah, fuck, all right, bro. She was not going, bro. My mom throughout that whole like my little Six Flags summertime, she would like take me, but she was like big on time. And if I'm not doing something by a certain time or like here by a certain time or ready by a certain time, she was on it. But but yeah, I leave, go to the park. She dropped me around to the front. We just talking. I'm all excited, like, oh my gosh, I'm about to get on roller coasters. Mind you, it is just me. It's just me, right? Like I ain't bringing no friends. I ain't have nobody. It was just me. So I go there. Y'all know how I said my favorite ride, the Viper. Tell me why I got on the Viper thing and that bitch was a Raging Bull. I don't know how. I was just lost getting on rides at that time. Like I didn't know where I was or what I was doing. Yeah, and I was just talking, nigga. I never even rode the Viper. I was just yapping. But yeah. So we in the training, bro. They just talking, giving lectures. Niggas giving history about the park, Six Flags, talking about how long it's been around, the anniversary, the rise history, all kinds of like pointless stuff. And then we ended up getting to the like actual questions. Bro, the questions, like the thing, like bro, here was the, here was the thing that I hated. I hate tests. Like I genuinely hate tests. Cause like tests don't really prove nothing. Like that's why I hate school. Like tests don't prove nothing. First off, most of the stuff that be on the test, niggas don't even have to use like that. Like, don't even like, you don't even use, and that's I'ma like get into that. So we going over the test, just asking all the questions. Yeah, what you doing in this situation? You know, our little this e stop, this wait shit, damn, what is it? Oh yeah, this open gates, this e stop. Wait no, this wait, damn, bro, I haven't been to work in like 3 months. Hold up, open gates, lock gates, e stop. And then that's where I was tripping because there's no sign for stop dispatch. You just like say stop dispatch. Like that's why I was like tripping. But it's e stop, open the gates. Fuck. E stop, open oh my gosh. Emergency stop, open gates, lock gates, stop dispatch, and then this is the other sign. It's called like permission to cross, right? So at a roller coaster, if you gotta like cross the other side for whatever reason, you gotta like give this signal permission to cross. And the other person in our group gotta be like permission to cross. Granted, I don't know why that was so hard, but it was hard. Pause. Right. So we going over the signs and the signals, all that, right? We going over the signs and the signals. I'm like, oh yeah, this fun. They had to do a little game, a little like knockout. See who could do all the signs, like all quick and stuff. They would have thrown out. Stop dispatch, try stop all this cross gates, bro. I feel like the third one, niggas got way too fast, way too intense. Nigga dropped out round one. Like, bro, I was cooked. I ain't gonna lie, niggas was cooked. They said stop dispatch, try stop, e stop, emergency, stop cross gates. Like my hands, I couldn't keep up. We had to do the hand signals with it. I'm over here looking like I'm doing a dance. I didn't know what I was doing. Nigga was cooked the first round. They said, Mark, sit down. You're eliminated. I'm just looking around, everybody doing their thing. I'm like, y'all niggas think y'all cool. I stopped this right on all y'all. Fuck you talking about. Anyway. So yeah, we get done with the test after they going on just a whole bunch of pointless scenarios, and then they started talking about they started talking my level. They started talking about payment, how to get that cheese. They started talking about how that cheese worked, my nigga. They started talking about how that cheese worked, how we could get paid. I'm like, now we talking. Now we talking. Fuck you talking about, right? So we started talking about that. They started talking about like how our payments gonna work and this, that, how when we get paid. We'll get paid like every Friday, but I was like a lick. Nigga get paid every Friday. Lick. I was happy like every nigga Thursday at 11:59. Niggas looking at their phone because we had this little app we use. Like they gave us this card and this app. It was called like Rapid Pay. At 11:59 Thursday every day, niggas looking at their phone, opening the app, opening and closing the app, waiting for that paycheck to hit. Open and closing them. Them paychecks used to be decent. I ain't gonna lie. I spent all my bread on. You feel me? You feel me? Monitor. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? So like, if you wonder where did all your Six Flags money go, I put it into you guys. I put my money into you guys, and then plus some clothes. Like, y'all want to do a haul? I would. I might just do a haul of like the stuff that I got. I was like gonna do that, but shit, I'm too thirsty. As soon as I get a package, I'm instantly going downstairs, opening it. I'll be too thirsty, but yeah. So they started talking about payments and like how we get paid. We get paid every Friday, and then after that, they gave us a test. bro. I'm taking that test. I'm sitting there looking like Naruto in the tuning exams, nigga. I'm sitting there sweating, doing the test, filling out the bubbles. It's multi-question, multiple choice questions, questions you gotta like write out manually yourself. Bro, I'm sitting there looking like Naruto in the tuning exam. I'm trying to find the easiest way to cheat. I'm talking about niggas use they Byakugan. Um, um, yo, bro, you got the answer to number three? Like, bro, I'm talking about I'm doing anything in my power to try to cheat and pass it because I know if I fail, they said if you fail, you got to redo the test. Like, because mind you, you already hired. So it's not like if you fail the test, you don't get hired. You just got to like redo it. And it's going to take longer for you to actually like get in and get scheduled and get into work. So I'm just like, bro, I got to pass the test. I got to. I ended up getting like, I'm going to say like a 90 on the test, like a 90 some, because like because here's how the tests work. It's if you get three wrong, you just have to go over it. If you get more than three wrong, you have to redo the test. It's called a test redo. You have to redo the whole test, bro. My time working there, niggas failed three tests. I'ma slowly get into that part, bro, because those tests, that should be crazy as fuck. Like, bro, that whole training process was generally like crazy. Like, it was, bro, it'd be fun, but it's like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, that stuff was wild. So I passed the test. Well, yeah, I got a 90. But he said, okay, so you missed like three questions, so we just gonna go over those. We went over the ones that I got wrong, you know. So yeah, do you understand why you got it wrong? In the back of my head, I'm hell no. But I was like, yeah. So we okay. So just fill out your availability form, and one time you're gonna be scheduled, and yeah, you're in. I'm like, okay, bet. You know, I shake his hand. Like I said, I went outside and asked the girl if I like come back into the park for free. Now, remember this dude. Remember, dude, Noah. It was a line of how we. It was a line of how we needed to get our test graded. Like we all lined up in line, and it was like three people who were grading our test. I was in a line with this person, Noah. Shout out my boy Noah. If you ever see this gang, I love you. But you wasn't you you was a questionable human being. Cause first off, bro, this nigga was like this is what made me like nervous. Dude is in front of me, and all I hear is, "So yeah, you failed the test. You got like 30 out of, you know." He said you got like 40 out of 50 wrong. I'm like, damn. I'm like, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like come back and see you. You gonna have to retake the test another day. Oh my gosh, no, what the fuck? Black dude with dreads, puffy face. Nigga look like the dude from Jimmy Neutron. That's Noah, right? Remember that. So my first day, I was scheduled at Eagle. I go to American Eagle. No, I was actually I was either scheduled at, oh yeah, I was scheduled at East Calling, and I didn't know what that meant because it was my first day. But pretty much what that is basically they schedule you that if they don't have a place for you, and uh they just need somebody to fill in. That's pretty much all that is. Like it says east, but you can be put in like south, like put it like Raging Bull, cause that's in southwest. That's another thing, bro. When I be going with my friends, I'll be feeling fancy. I start using my employee term and be like, yeah, I'm at Southwest Territory. They nigga, where the fuck is that? They just cause you work here don't mean you special. I'm like, nigga, you don't know south, north, east, southwest, nigga. This is south, this is west, this is north. They like, nigga, just say the ride. I'd be like, man, I'm on Raging Bull at a Southwest backstage area. They nigga, I don't know where that's at. I'm like, that's too damn bad. I'll be like, that's too bad. But um, yeah, like you could be put anywhere. If you like scheduled as East Calling, and even if you scheduled at a specific place, like my schedule say American Eagle, they just got put at Goliath. I would hate being at Goliath. I love like I was low-key a curse because I'm not lying. Every time I would go to Goliath, it would either start raining, it would go down for something crazy, or they'll send me back to Eagle. I love that. It's nothing against the Goliath folks. I actually love the people at Goliath. They was like really cool. This one girl, think she was like crushing on me. I ain't gonna lie. She little white girl, racial spoiled like white girl. She was like crushing on me, but but I wasn't going. I was like too busy focused on the fact that I'm not trying to be here. I ain't gonna lie. Like being a Goliath made me not want to like work those days. But every day they would either send me back to Eagle or the ride would close early because of weather. Niggas was legit a curse. Like I was really a curse because every time it closed. But so I'm scheduled. I'm gonna just say railroad. I'm scheduled at railroad, right? I get there. I'm not knowing what I'm supposed to be doing. They like Mark, go to American Eagle for training. Okay. So I go to Eagle, and I'm just like there. I do this like the first couple of days. I'm thinking everybody still new. Bro, these niggas looks like vets. It was my girl Amaris, and I think her name was like Kayla. Oh yeah, it was Amaris and Michaela. I'm new. Those niggas looks like best. The way they was sitting there at those rides, like they could tell you was new. I'm sitting there trying to be like nonchalant and shit. Whole time, in my head, I'm trying to be nonchalant, which I actually like broke out of. I was goofy as hell. Like that's what almost got me fired. I was nah. That was another thing. That was a different reason on how I almost got fired. But I was like known at my job and at my ride for like being like that goofy kid that like the whole crew like like that's just what I did. I'll be like dancing around, hitting like my little Michael Jackson move. All the Mexican girls like, oh my god, how you do that and all kinds of stuff. But like, chill, tone it down, tone it down. Yeah, I was trying to be nonchalant, but and I was, I wasn't. It's not that I was trying to be nonchalant. I also just didn't really want to be like my first couple of 3 days. I didn't like my job. I ain't gonna lie. Like I didn't want to be there. But once I like got used to it and like actually had a spot, had a role, knew what I was supposed to be doing, it was okay fun. It was like fun as hell. Like I keep telling people in my school, they like, oh now that Six Flags closed for the summer, what you gonna do? Because it's only a summer slash fall thing. So as soon as winter hit, it closed. So they like, what you gonna do? You ain't got no job. I can't see myself working nowhere besides Six Flags. So like Six Flags, the low key dope, and I honestly can't wait for it to open back up. Like it was a really fun job. So I actually like my job. I ain't gonna lie. Like I actually really like my job. But yeah, so they like, so they just talking to me. They like, oh yeah, who are you? Like I'm just like I'm Mark, all nonchalant and shit, bro. Maurice, she was funny as hell. She was cool as hell. You look like you should be a
Yeah.
model. I'm a model. And you know what's crazy? Like she the like third person who ever like told me that. Like I ain't gonna lie. She like the third person to tell me that. Like I actually got the facial features of a model, apparently. Like apparently niggas could actually be a model. Apparently. I I don't know, like do I look like a model? Chat? Do I? Wait, hold up. Wait up, y'all gonna edit me? Hold on. Edit, give me an edit. So that was the first time that I seen those people for the day, right? Because then I ended up going back to railroad to get trained. Mind you, I failed the railroad test. Y'all know how I said I ended up failing like 5 tests. Most of them was for the same ride, like my nigga. So I go back to railroad because they say you should actually want to be trained for railroad, and that's another thing that I hated. Like my first 3 weeks, they would just send me back and forth. Part mostly because I failed the test. Like if I would have passed the test the first time, I would actually had a place, and they wouldn't have kept sending me back and forth. But but that's on me. That's on me. My fault, big dog. Um, if I didn't actually fail the test, I probably would have been better off, like actually having a role. But at the end of the day, bro, that shit was like free money. I ain't gonna lie. Like at the end of the day, it was legit free money. I ain't have to do nothing. Niggas just kept going back and forth. But they sent me to railroad. I get there. She started training me going to the operation because how it work is you gotta do three. You gotta do like depending on the ride and what you're getting trained for, operator or attendant. operator, the ones who like actually pressing the buttons. That y'all see in the eye booth if y'all ever been to like amusement park. That y'all like see uh like controlling the rides. And then the attendant, the people who be checking your lap bar. So the training is different depending on what you're getting trained for. I was getting trained for attendant, right? As I'm getting trained, uh, I'm in the back of my head. I'm already tired. I already want to go home. They kept sending me back and forth because they don't know what to do with me. So I'm not even listening for real. We go over the training. Who was training me this first time? But I had all kind of like supervisors. I was cool with all my supervisors. Like I said, they all loved me. I think it was Taylor. If it wasn't Taylor, then it was fucking Sage. Sage was damn what the fuck going on with my voice. Sage was cool. The one thing I didn't like about Sage and that a lot of people said they didn't like about her is that how she could be like mean sometimes, but that's only if you do something wrong. Like I remember she got mad, like she'll get mad at me for the smallest things, right? So we got this rule, and I get it. It's all for safety reasons. But am I right? American Eagle is these gates that the employees like go through. Those are those are exit gates. She got mad at me for going through the exit gates as the train is literally parking. Like my nigga, I get it, but the train like it's coming to a stop. It's literally like this. It stopped. Like so. Look. Like I'm gonna do it like this instead. Wait, no, or like I'm gonna like shit, but y'all can't see. Okay, right. So this is the stopping point, right? She got mad at me for opening the gate when the train literally got to like right here, right? This is the stopping point. She got mad because the train was right there and then stopped, and I'm opening the gate as they're doing that. She got mad at me. She like, Mark, do you want a CA? I will give you a CA. Why would you walk and the train is still parking? I'm like, I'm okay though. Like nothing happened. But I get it, it's for safety reasons. But besides that, Sage was cool as hell, and I think she was the one who was training me that day. So she's training me and she going through the whole process. It was you gotta do a visual, a hands on, and then you take the test. 3 rounds of each besides the test. So I'm taking the test, bro. I'm same thing, nigga cheating. I'm asking the people up at the ride, hey, what's the answer to this? Hey, did you pass? Hey, help me with this. And my nigga Anthony, bro, he was the one helping me. That nigga was cool as shit. Shout out Anthony. As a matter of fact, Anthony, give me my damn AirPods back, nigga. Give me my AirPods. I sold some AirPods from somebody that day. Well, it wasn't that day. It was like later on in the year. I sold some AirPods from somebody because people would just be leaving stuff. Like niggas would leave glasses, hats, all kinds of stuff. I used to have like a whole collection of glasses that I would take at the end of the night because people would leave stuff. But I ended up like losing all those pairs. But yeah, give me my glass back, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, give me my glass back. Anyway, um, yeah, like I'm asking him, yo, help me with this. He cool. He bro, I ain't gonna lie. I failed. So I started cheating. I'm like, nigga, you know how he bro just open just open the training manual and it'll tell you all the answers. I opened the training manual, but that bitch was confusing. I'm talking about it. It looked like niggas open up a document of science paper manual. Like bro, it was some confusing stuff. Don't forget it. I really try to lock in and remember what I was doing or like what the supervisor was saying. When I get done, and I remember it was a question that everybody said they got wrong because like they don't go over it because it's not really like relevant, and plus we don't have access to like one of them, and it was the fire hydrant locations. It's one is located in the where the driver of the train sits. The other one is located along the track where the maintenance shed is, and it was like another random ass location. But I remember like everybody saying they got that wrong because we ain't go over it. So that wasn't the only question that I got wrong. Niggas got like 12 questions wrong. So you know what they said? Redo the test. But we ain't have time to redo it. That's the thing. So that was the first test that I failed. Fast forward, I'm scheduled the next day. This time I'm scheduled at railroad. They looking at me. They like, Mark, you don't have railroad, do you? I'm like, nah, I don't. So they like go to Eagle. In my head, I'm like, I don't have Eagle. They like, Niggas looking at me like I'm crazy. They like, you no good for nothing, useless little kid. Like, go do something with your life. Is pretty much what my supervisor wanted to say. I think it was Sage, but she was like, Trudy is up there. She doing training. So I'm like, okay, Trudy, cool as hell, funny supervisor of all time. Is she the one that I was talking about said I can't be a supervisor? Nigga said hell no. Nigga said hell no. Funny as hell. Funny little Jamaican girl. Well, girl, that's a grown ass woman, lady. Funny little Jamaican lady. She talking about I go up there. I go up there looking confused, ain't got nothing to do. I go up to Eagle and we go through the whole training process. Doing a little hands on experience, a whole test. Bro, niggas, like when I took that test, no, it was actually Taylor. I remember Taylor trained me the first time. Trudy trained me the second time. Trudy trained me again because I ended up failing the no. Trudy trained me for attending the first time. No, goddamn. Taylor trained me for attending the first time. Trudy trained me the second time for attending. That's when I passed. And then I would train for operator by I can't think of a name because he wasn't my main supervisor. He was like one of those who was like in and out. But I got trained for the same ride 3 times. I know I had, y'all know how I said I failed 5. Yeah. So Taylor training me. Bro, she's just talking. She like, oh yeah. So this is this and this is that and this is this and that. So basically, you will use this when you use this and you will use that when you this. I know how I'm talking about, bro. A lot of that stuff is like pointless and useless. Pretty much the main thing where I was having trouble with is the block systems. Pretty much what that is well, it wasn't useless. Like it was actually like good things to know. But I was this goes along to like show you what how much tests don't really prove nothing. Cause she going over it and she's explaining the block systems. I can't think of one on top of my head. Niggas ain't been working 3 months. But it's basically control points on where you could see the train. And I know one was like the lift, where it's going up the little like thing. And then like at my ride, it was another. Oh yeah, the station, the lift, the transfer track, and some more stuff. Man, I don't even know. I ain't been working like 3 months, but yeah, we just going over those, and that was really what had like got me. Everything else, I knew what to do. We doing the hands on. We got to check the lab bars. I'm checking the lab bar. She push down, pull up. I'm like, this easy. I'm going off. Push down, pull up. Push down, pull up. Checking for seatbelts. Yo, you don't got your seatbelts, and that's another fucking bro. That's another thing. Like towards like this, like bro, my first couple years was really smooth. And I will say this, I didn't expect. Yeah, we just going over like, oh, also about the seatbelts. Getting towards the end of my years, I did not expect me to experience so much of the stuff that they was saying so fast. How they will be like, yeah, niggas will be throwing up, people will pass out, people will die, people get into fight, people will faint, like all kinds of crazy stuff. You will experience severe weather. I really didn't like the most crazy weather that I was experiencing was when I'll be a Goliath. Like, cause every time I go there, it starts thunderstorming. I had some occasions where it was like raining at Eagle, and bro, them guests be pissed when it's raining. But like, nigga, you have a weather app on your phone. You chose to come to amusement park knowing it's about to rain. Like, I ain't lying. Like, that's low key your fault. I get. We still open, knowing it's gonna rain, but we're a business. Like, we just trying to get some money. You can't be mad because you chose to come to the park knowing it's about to rain. Like, I get, oh yeah, you came, but you can't get mad because like that is your fault at the end of the day. I would just be laughing because dang, we don't have to do nothing. We're still on the clock. We're still getting paid, but it's just a guess. They be sitting in line. Oh, when is it going to be over? When is it going to be over? Nigga, I don't know. Check your phone. Like I don't know, but yeah, the one thing I hated the most is niggas with seatbelts, and I only hated it because at Eagle the ride is so old that in our operator booth when we would go like this telling them to unlock the lap bars, it unlocks every train. So if we already started checking, like if one side started checking because it's two people who check lap bars, front unload who checks the front two cars, and then Enable who checks like the rest of the cars like the back. I think I was at like Enable. She was training me for Enable at the time. So we started going over T bars and how to use T bars because T bars pretty much opens up a lap bar for whatever reason. Like let's just say niggas don't know how to fucking put on their damn seatbelt. So we gotta go find a T bar. They would never be in the same spot. Niggas would always move. That's why I hate it. So I'll spend like 20 seconds finding a T bar just for a nigga to be like, oh yeah, I got it. Nigga, how? Like, bitch out. Slap this shit out you, bro. Like, what do you mean you just now found it? Like, that don't make no sense, bro. Niggas will late too. Like, already got the T bar in my hand. Oh, you already got it. But it'll be like so often. Like, that really would piss me off. And then there was this another time this nigga going unfast, bro. We had to go through a whole situation. He ended up getting banned from the park, never came back. We had to call public safety and all kinds of stuff. Stop the ride on the train stop the ride on the train. Hold on, let me readjust my setup because I did just overly smack my camera. God, that's what really be getting me mad. Niggas are dumb. I don't know how the hell I have my webcam. Like, niggas are genuinely dumb. But uh yeah, dude unbuckle his seatbelt as the ride is leaving the station. Like, I don't know what type of daredevil stuff he was on. Mind you, this was a grown man who decided to come to the park by himself. It was like a grown ass Asian man. And I didn't see it because I was at Enable and do was in the front. So Raphael, he ended up seeing it. All I hear is stop the train. What the fuck just happened? What just happened? Niggas, stop the train, put your seatbelt on. Um, I'm walking over. What happened? He, go stop the damn train. Host the train. What is going on? I'm going over. He got to climb the lift. Dude, somebody took their seatbelt off. What the fuck? So I go to the Abu, tell him to call down. That should be crazy. Um, but yeah, I'm getting trained. I'm getting trained for operator. Me not operator, attendant. I get to that test. Them questions was confusing and shit. Them questions was confusing. But I'm like, I got this stuff. I got this in the bag. These questions easy. I get done with the test, and how it would work is we can't have the same person who trained us grade our test. So we have to go to another ride and look for somebody to grade our test. A supervisor to be more specific. The thing is, they got to be certified for that ride. If they're not, then you got to find somebody else. I never had no problem with that, but I know people who spent like 30 minutes to an hour just trying to find somebody to grade their test because the supervisors in their area would not be certified. But I ain't never have to go through that though. Thank God, because I would have walked out. I can't do nothing if I walk out. But I was just like went on break or something. Just went on break. But bro, my webcam, I generally mess up my webcam. I don't know how I have my shit. But yeah, we I go to I think it was Nathan who won a grade on my test. Nathan cool as hell, real fun guy. He was the one who trained me for Goliath. He pretty cool. I go to him. He grade my test. He yeah, who trained you? I'm a Taylor. He yeah you're going out to retake the test. Fuck. So I failed the Eagle test. Mind you, I'm like 4 hours into my shift. Yes, it took me 4 hours to get trained. The training process would be so long simply because they don't train you right away. They're still doing other stuff and like things might happen. And would have been a supervisor training you, it could be longer because they might have something to do. But it took 4 days. I mean, not 4 days, 4 hours to train me for one ride for one position. It took them 4 hours. So I'm 4 hours into my shift. I leave at like 7. I got like 2 hours left. It's 5 o'clock. They say, Mark, do you want to go home? Shit. Say less. Say less. Go home 2 hours. Say less. I'm like, yes. Yes. Yeah, send me home. Please. Send me home. Please do. Send me home. So I go home. I call my mom. I'm like, yo, they send me home. She like, okay. Fast forward the next day, I'm scheduled at railroad. Mind you, I don't have railroad. So they finally trained me for railroad. I ended up passing the test this time because I don't know, it just seemed easier. I only got two questions wrong this time. And then I ended up grading my test. We went over the questions. The one question, one of the two questions I got wrong was the fire hydrant thing. Y'all know how I said it's a, like pretty much a trick question because they don't go over it. Yes, I ended up getting that one wrong. So I finally get trained for Eagle. I mean not Eagle, damn railroad. And you know what's crazy? For like a month straight, I only had railroad, which I hated. Cause you just had to sit there for 20 minutes until the next train come. I hated that. Like people like, oh y'all love railroad. Nigga, I don't. That's boring. They like exactly. You just sitting there, nigga. You're weird. They like free money. I get that, but nigga, I'm not about to stay here for 20 minutes. It's not like I have a phone. If I would have had a phone, it's different. But we can't be on our phone. Like, bro, that stuff would be boring. I would hate railroad. I hated railroad. So, uh, my opportunity come. They like Mark, go up to Eagle. You're going to get trained. So I go up to Eagle. Trudy had trained me this time. I think it was just cause I don't know if it was that Taylor was just tweaking when she trained me at first, or I'm just generally slow. But she training me. I'm getting trained by Trudy. We're going over everything, all the like little block systems, everything that Trudy, I mean Taylor was going over, and I ended up passing the test with flying colors. I was like, clap it up, I'm him. And now I have ego attendant, which is where I like, bro. Once I got that, I'm like, I don't want to go back to railroads. Like, don't ever send me to railroad. Anytime that they'll send me to railroad and give me an option to go to Eagle, I'm like, you want to go to Eagle? I'm like, yes. Like, it been a no thing that like Mark, he don't want to go to railroad. Send him to Eagle. He don't want to go to railroad. But I would like there will be times where I would have to if I have to like send somebody on break. But besides that, bro, I don't want to go to railroad. Like that should be dead, bro. That stuff is boring. That stuff is generally boring. Um, so I get ego attendant. So I have ego attendant now. Tell me why. Um, I don't think I'm gonna add like this much detail, but I seen my ex. As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna go too much into detail, but I'm gonna just add this part. Like the night, no, not even the night. Like 3 days before, 3 days prior, I'm texting her. I'm like, yo, I kind of miss you. I know I messed up. I'm sorry. She like, yeah, it's okay. You know, you can't change the past. I'm like, yeah, you right. I'm like, we should like hang out one of these days. She's like, what we gonna do? She was like, I was like, you been to Six Flags this summer? She was like, nah, I haven't. You know, I be wanting to go because like that's all she did. Like, bro, she would always want to go to Six Flags or the mall. When we would be dating, but she was like, and yeah, we could go. So I was like, okay, send me the time. So I was like, okay, just like give me a time. Yeah, niggas left me on scene. So fast forward like 3 days, 4 days, however long it was. I'm sitting there doing my thing, all like happy and shit. Boom, doing my thing, laughing, chit chatting, enjoying my time at Eagle. Mind you, like every time I would beat her, knowing that she loved going to Six Flags, I would always think almost every girl that I see is her. Cause like she was like real noticeable. She had like orange hair. So like any blonde I would see, I would think of her. Any Mexican girl I would see, I would think it's her. But then this time was different. This time I'm looking over and I'm like, wait, that's her. Like, am I bugging? Like that's her. So I'm like, okay, interesting. That's really her. I noticed she tried not to like notice me and like see me, and I'm like, okay, that's reasonable. But then I'm looking, I'm like, oh, who is she with? I see. somebody that I'm not cool with, somebody that when we together, she be talking shit about one of her exes. So yeah, my ex pulled up with a dude that she know I don't like, that she be talking about she don't like, and that's also her ex. Chat, I don't know if I was tripping and like I'm the side nigga, or I don't know what was going on, but that really threw off my whole like game. Cause like I seen the hair, I seen this hoodie, I'm like, nigga, that's him and that's her. I was just thrown off that whole time, bro. Niggas sitting there, I'm giving them my all clear. I'm looking, I'm like niggas dead ass starstruck, looking them leave. I'm like, bro, that couldn't have been them. And then in the back of my head, nah, all the in position. I was getting back from breaking. Like that's what made it crazy. I was getting back from break, and I like seen them, and I was just like looking at them go past. So in my head, I'm like, if I get put at front unload, which is where the exit is, I'm going to have to see these two niggas walk past me and walk out. They're going to walk past me, but I ended up getting put at an able, and I didn't like see them. So throughout that whole thing, my whole game, like my whole flow was just like throwed off. It's like throwed off. I'm just like thinking she left me on scene. Then gonna come to the park with this nigga. She talking to him. I thought she didn't like him. Like bro, it was just so much. Like she cheating on me. I have no chance to get back with her. Like all kinds of like stuff like going through my head. I was just like threw off. So I'm checking my lap bars and I was like in my head so much, I guess, that like I left one open, which luckily it was a seat that nobody was sitting in. Because how it works is even if nobody's sitting in that seat, you still have to push a lap bar down and buckle the seatbelt for safety reasons. The seatbelt, the lap bar, the seatbelt. I mean, shit, what am I talking about? The seatbelt could smack somebody in the face. That's reasonable. The lap bar thing, I don't know why we have to push that down, but I just follow the rules. So yeah, we still got to push that down and fasten the seatbelt. I guess I left one open. We're going. I go to enable. I get my all clear. All I hear is once again, stop dispatch, stop the train. I'm like niggas got a shock of like niggas dead ass got shocked back into reality. What just happened? Why? Why do we need to stop the train? They unsecured train. A lap bar is open. I'm looking, bro. It was the last two rows. What's in my check? I'm like, fuck. I'm like, bro, please help, like, please. I'm like, I'm like, I'm like, I'm hoping somebody's just pushing it down, dude, that's sitting right there. Please just push it down. Make it seem like we was tweaking, cause mind you, you can't really see it when it's going up the lift from the position, but like you could kind of see it. You can't, but you can. Can't, but you can. And I'm just like, please push it down. Make it seem like it was tripping, bro. It stayed up. So we call maintenance. Maintenance has to go up the lift, push the lap bar down, and also make sure it was just that, and make sure it didn't just come up. So they do that, check the lap bars. Yeah, it was fine. So that just means I left it open. They call a supervisor, three supervisors that I never seen before. Then they call park ops, which is like park operations. I don't know how to describe it. They pretty much like the head of the like amusement park, pretty much. They called them. Two of them niggas showed up. Three supervisors I never seen before. And here's where it got crazy. Nigga Kevin Shaw. I'm probably like, who is Kevin Shaw? I don't even know who the hell Kevin Shaw is, but apparently he big top dog. Apparently, nigga, he's him. So they called him, and in that moment, I'm just like, I'm about to lose my job. Like it's all over. I'm about to lose my job. I've been here for 2 months, and I'm already about to lose my job. Well, a month and a half, and I'm already about to lose my job. It's over for me. They chat. I'm a rise operator. They said, don't touch the train. Go grab a broom and start cleaning. Chat, they said, don't touch the train. Go grab a broom and start cleaning. Niggas went from a rides operator to a cleaner. Niggas went from a rides operator to a janitor. Like, I messed up that bad that my whole role changed. Now, luckily, y'all know how I said my supervisor loved me and I'm like goofy and shit. Like the whole crew mess with me. If it wasn't for my supervisors, I would have lost my job. Like no bull, because this was this was either the next day or like the same day. No, it was, I don't know. Was it? I think it was the same day. Yeah. So I'm just cleaning for like 3 hours, and while I'm cleaning, I seen shout out Nicole. I seen her. I seen her and like two other people from my school. But I'm just like looking all like sad and shit because niggas thinking I'm about to lose my job. But yeah, shout out to them. Um, they called me to the office and I'm like, fuck, I'm about to lose my job. I get there, bro. Park operation. This is backstage. So you go backstage and it's this little area that you go to. Like that's the main office. I didn't go to the main office. Niggas went upstairs, bro. I walk in. You know those built like you know those rooms with the long ass table and the chairs on the side on some Bruce Wayne Batman type stuff, bro. That's how that looked. Like, bro, when I walked in and seen that room, I'm like, it's over. I'm about to lose my job. Like, there's nothing I could do. I'm cooked. I'm about to lose my job. It is all over for me. I'm about to lose my job. I go there. I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting. Do come in, so like, bro, they had all my documents. I'm talking about from the moment I set foot into that building, nigga. They had my training documents. They said, so yeah, you failed your test when you first came here. You was late this day. You didn't show up to work this day. You had a no call, no show. You have this many points. And the point system, if you have a certain amount of points, you get fired. So yeah, you have so and so amount of points out of so and so. And then on top of that, you also have a big safety thing that we don't play about over here. You failed to check a lap bar. But when they said but, I'm like, oh. When they said but, we got, information from your supervisors, and they said you're a really good crewmate, you're a really good team member, and you just didn't mean to, so you made a mistake. So with those words, they was like, it's either you could go home or you could stay, but you are not fired and you are safe. When I heard those words, man, my heart, cause my heart went down to my stomach. When I heard those words, my heart went back up to its original position right there. Cause I'm like, bro, it's over for me. Niggas really about to lose a job. Like I'm like, it's over. There's nothing I could do. It is literally over for me. Like I'm like, it's done. Case is closed. Like it's done, Chad. Like I'm fucking cooked. Cooked. But Roblox is done, apparently. I don't know my username. Well, I know my username, but I don't know my password.